Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and this is Receiver. Now, this is a game that was made for the 7-day FPS contest. It's got a more official name than that, but I can't remember what exactly it is at this state in time. And it was released in, I think, May or June of 2012. And it was released on Steam in June of 2013. Now, this is a game by Wolfire Games. They decided, obviously, to keep on working on it after they worked on it for the 7-day FPS contest. But this is a very, very unique indie game. It's a very unique game, period, insofar as that, yeah, it's an FPS, but the mechanics that are involved in it are very, very, very different. Um, when you operate your gun, you actually have to operate your gun in the way that you would have to operate a real gun. Like, you have to... See, I've got a revolver here. I've got a Smith & Wesson Victory 10. And I can actually go and check it out and, check to see how many rounds I have in the cylinder. I gotta pop it back closed. And if you've got an automatic, there's a safety, there's a magazine release, you've got to go and actually fill up the magazines and stuff like that. You find random ammunition. You start with a random amount of ammunition, and your gun starts in a random state. So it helps to know a little bit about handguns when you're playing this game, which luckily I know a little bit about. So yeah, I'm gonna play some Receiver here, and as you can see, that's just ammunition laying there on the floor. Go and pick some of that up. And this game has... It's not a roguelike, because it's not like Rogue. And having played a lot of Rogue and a lot of roguelikes, I'm kind of reticent to say anything like that, but that is how it's kind of like a roguelike. You can get kind of insta-gibbed, and the game's pretty hard, and it's insta-death. And then it starts you off again, randomly, in a procedurally generated world, with a different set of circumstances. Your gun's in a different state, and in this case, heck, I've started with a completely different gun. This is a 1911 A1, and let's check it out. Okay, so I've got some rounds of mag. Let's holster it. I don't have any rounds, just kicking around, so... Oops, I dropped my mag on the floor. So, let's go pick it up. Pop it back in. And the safety's on, so let's take the safety off. And... let's start walking around. Now, the premise of the game is that you have to go walking around absorbing these tapes, because you are a receiver, and receivers are people who are people who can hear the messages on these tapes that ordinary people can't. And there's they say in the tapes that things are not as they seem and whatnot. I've only ever gotten a couple of tapes at once, so I've never been able to piece together the entire story. But they, and I don't want to read the entire story because I think it's kind of interesting. So if you're coming here looking for, oh, what's Receiver all about? I can tell you what the gameplay is like, and I can tell you what the you know what the experience is like, but I can't necessarily tell you the storyline because in reality I don't know. You can find it on the internet. I've found sites where the developers at Wolfire, tell you what the storyline is, but I skipped over that because I didn't want to know. I want to find it out on my own. And this game, first of all, has great music. And I don't know, it just kind of has a Blade Runner kind of vibe to me. Also, the enemies that you fight are these drones, the hover drones that killed me, and these turrets. And they're pretty unforgiving. Like, they shoot you once and you're dead. But, I should have noticed. I had to rack the slide. If you shoot these... If you shoot these turrets and these, uh-oh. Okay, well, it's, time to go and drop my... I don't have another magazine. I don't think I have any other ammunition. Uh-oh. That's problematic. I guess we're gonna go hunting around for ammo. Can I jump back up here? Yeah, I guess we're going on an ammo hunt. Yeah, if you shoot the enemies in different parts, your shots are more effective. Like, there are batteries and things like that. The barrel and of the guns and the motors and stuff like that. And if you shoot them in different places, you have different effectiveness. Yeah, I mean, you can just plink away at if you're just shooting kind of like the tripod, and it's not going to make a difference. But if you go and you shoot an important area like the motor, you can one-shot something and it'll go down, and it'll really make your shot count. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough at this point to be able to do that, so let's go ahead and holster the weapon here. And we've got 3 rounds in the mag, and we're going to go and pop that back into the gun, and hit the slide release. We also picked up a flashlight here, as you can see. Alright, we got another round. I think we should be safe here. So let's pop at the mag, holster the weapon, pop in that 45 round, go pull the weapon back out, and pop the mag back in. And now, let's turn off this flashlight. We don't need this flashlight. Okay, now taking out that turret, thankfully. But unfortunately there's another one right there. So what we do is we try to shoot it in the important bits, but unfortunately that didn't take it out. So, oh crap! There's a cassette on the other side. Oh, nice. We can grab it. And 2 rounds of ammo.
If you are listening to this tape, it means you have survived the mind kill. Previous attempts to listen to this tape would have found it blank, but now it contains immediate instructions of your difficult path forward. This is the time that we have prepared for. Take a moment now to find your firearm. Some of you will be familiar with firearms from our training camp, but more recent receivers will have focused on Mindtech in order to survive the Mindtech event. In either case, please take a moment to confirm that the firearm you have been issued is in working order and contains 1 full magazine. You have also been issued 1 tape deck with headphones and 2 AA batteries. Once you have checked your equipment, leave the safe cell. Keep moving and be careful. The threat will have dreamed kill drones near your location.
So yeah, you're after tapes like that. I didn't want to talk over that because that's fairly important. And again, we're out of ammunition. So that's balls. Let's see. Like, playing this game just totally gives me a Blade Runner, I don't know if I've said that before. What's the other game that I'm thinking of? Bloody hell. Deus Ex. Yeah. It reminds me of Deus Ex as well. Why? Does it remind me of Deus Ex? I don't know. I think it's kind of illogical. But let's move Deus Ex. Alright. So we've got no ammunition, as you can see, because when I pull up my weapon, you can see that the slide is locked open, signifying that we have no more ammunition. Uh-oh. Yeah, we were kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I didn't know if that turret could shoot me from there, but obviously it could. So that was a thing. Okay, so we're looking at filling up our cylinder. Boom. And now we are ready to go. There's one other weapon in this game. We've got the Smith & Wesson 10 here. Oh no. Maybe I'll see it now! The Smith & Wesson 10, the Colt 1911 A1, and this puppy, the Glock 17. And yeah, I didn't start us off with any other ammunition. But that started us off with almost an entire mag. So that's a little bit of okay, because a Glock 17 by default had 17 rounds. And unless this one is different, which I don't think so, because all the guns here are fairly accurate, we should be okay, because it looks like we've got all the rounds but 2. So let's go ahead and pop that back in. Here's the slide lock. And popped one out there. So yeah, you can operate this just like, you know, the real thing. Like, I went and operated the slide lock and boop, you know, it popped out, you know, around. So let's go ahead and try that again. Let's look around for some ammo. Maybe a spare mag, that'd be nice. Sometimes it'll spawn you with, you know, like one of the semi-autos. Well, I guess. See, it says this is a G17, but I'm more inclined to believe it's a G18 because I think you can put this on. This is a select fire, and like, as far as I know, the Glock 17 didn't have a burst fire or fully auto mode, and that was only in the Glock 18 because the Glock 17 was, you know, Glock's first invention. Well, it was no, actually, it was his 17th invention, which is why he called it the Glock 17. But it was his first pistol, as far as I know. Nice. And I took it out with one round. So that's a little bit of alright. Go and pop up here. Oop. Don't want to get seen by that turret. Oh, sweet! 2 for 2. Woohoo! And I died through my own stupidity. Alright. This is going to be kind of an extra long because, I mean, it's a one-night stand episode. So, maybe playing this a little bit longer than I do most of the games that I play, unless I decide to turn this into a regular series. But, there we go. And now we've got a full 7 rounds in the mag. Let's go and pull that puppy back out. Pop her in. And we are loaded and ready to go. Let's lock down here. Okay, I can hear one of those drones. Oh. Where are you? Like, it's really, really, really hard to deal with those things. It's really hard to see there, but since we're in the dark, but I had extra ammunition in there, so we're gonna go and pop that back out. Hit slide release, and now we're ready to go. Yeah, those flying drones are really satisfying to take out. This game is just really satisfying overall. I mean, it's got really good sounds, it's got really good music. When you start operating the firearm, you know, in a fairly slick fashion, you know, once you start getting used to the controls, man, is that ever, like, a great feeling. It's one of the better experiences that I've had in gaming. Let's listen to this.
Your minds have been spied on. The rules of our world don't apply to yours, and so the threat have made a careful study of listening to your thoughts. The kill drones are the result of this research. When confronting a kill drone, be mindful of their weak points. The main systems that can be damaged are the camera, weapon, motor, and batteries. On a kill drone turret, the batteries and motor are in the body of the weapon. The motor is directly under the turret and the batteries behind that, near the rear of the body enclosure. Targeting specific weak points will make sure every bullet counts.
Alright, so we've got that, and now let's listen to this one.
If you recently started receiving, you may wonder why the training tapes are so important. Over the last several decades, your media has been slowly corrupted to be used against you. By feeding your mind a constant stream of damaging ideas, your view of reality has been warped to fit into a sinister agenda. How can one tape, listened to once, possibly have an impact on the face of a lifetime of accumulated deception? It can only have the smallest effect, but even that small effect can be built on. If you listen to that tape 100 times, you may notice a difference in how you feel. If you listen to the tape 1,000 times, you will be transformed, and if you listen to the tape 1,000,000 times, you will become more than human, an awake receiver. Listen to as many tapes as you can. Listen to them as often as you can.
It's not creepy at all. Yeah, there's also kind of like element of the Matrix. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Kurt's dead. There's nothing worse than coming around a corner like that and, like, just seeing a turret because, like I said, they will insta-give you. That was close. Okay, so I know that there's stuff over there. And I want to grab it, but I really, really, really want to take care of this turret first. Because I get the feeling that if I don't, I'm going to get shot while I'm going to go get that other stuff. I think I may have missed it altogether. Sorry, I'm not talking much, but yeah. This game is nerve-wracking. Because it's so hard and so unforgiving. Oh my god. Why won't you die? Overcompensated. Alright. So let's go to 2. Let's go and put that in slot 1. And then we will go and slide release. Okay. Oh my god, that took... Look at all these casings! Thank goodness there's ammunition here. Alright, let's get ready to listen to another tape.
If you are listening to this tape, it means you have survived the mind kill. Previous attempts to listen to this tape would have found it blank. but now it contains immediate instructions of your difficult path forward. This is the time that we have prepared for. Take a moment now to find your firearm.
Got it.
Some of you will be familiar with firearms from our training camp, but more recent receivers will have focused on mine tech in order to survive the mine kill event. In either case, please take a moment to confirm that the firearm you have been issued is in working order and contains one full magazine.
It
You
is.
have also been issued one tape deck with headphones and 2 AA batteries.
Woohoo.
Once you have checked your equipment, leave the safe cell. Keep moving and be careful. The threat will have dreamed kill drones near your location.
Now, I'm pretty sure we had heard that one already. Sorry that you guys probably can't see this, like in here. But if it makes you feel any better. Oh, I can't see anything either. Except I saw that glow. Which means ammo! Yay. Which means I've got a little bit of ammunition inside my extra mag. You go back there. So where the should I go up? Let's go up. Did I come from up? I did come from up. Oh, maybe. Perhaps. I need to go to the side. Whoa! Oh, no, 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 I shot you already. I know I'm backtracking, just so y'all don't be like, what the hell is Mike doing? But yeah, this game is unlike anything I've ever really played before. It's so... You know, this game also kind of has elements of Slender in it. Because the whole collection thing and, you know, being pretty unforgiving. Ooh, and, this game isn't scary per se, but, I mean, you'll jump around a corner and then there'll be, like, a turret there. And you'll be like, oh no, this thing's going to kill me after all of my hard work. Alright. I think I missed altogether there. Nice. Okay. Man, I would really love to get a flashlight at this point. So if you could just go ahead and hook me up with a flashlight game, that'd be a little bit of alright. I don't know, like I say, I mean, I'm going and giving it comparisons to a whole bunch of different games, but it's really hard to do so, because all of those comparisons are just, they're just superficial comparisons. This game is definitely not like any other FPS I've ever played. It's minimal, and I mean, there are a lot of other minimal games, but I don't know, it's just something completely different, and it's got me completely captivated. I mean, I haven't been wanting to play anything else since I started playing this last night in earnest. And it's cheap. I mean, you can go get it at Wolfire Games for, I think, $5 US, and you can get it on Steam for, I'm pretty sure, around the same thing. And I mean, it goes on sale, you know, fairly often. So, I don't know if this kind of thing looks like it may be your bag. I say it's definitely worth at least looking into. And I mean, there are a bunch of different things that you can, do. So you can change the distance from your eye to the gun and stuff like that. So I mean, the options aren't bad. Let's go back to here. To be completely honest with you, this is the longest run on One Life that I've had. Part of that is because I'm lost, but I don't think I've ever had 3 tapes at the same time before. So, I'm gonna go until I die here. And then that will be the end of things, I think. There's more ammunition down there, which is nice, but it doesn't help me unless I can find a way down there. I went to go check that out. Oh, maybe I didn't explore this in the way that I absolutely needed to. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the levels are procedurally generated. So you get something different every time. Wow. I'm on a tear. I'm just killing everything. Oop. Would have served me right to get shot there. Alright. Wow. And I'm so very rarely lucky about being able to kill stuff so easily. Maybe I'm leveling up in my in terms of my ability to play this game better. And okay, looks like we are going up. Wish you could peek around the corner for precisely that reason. And it took too long in aiming. Well, I think that's going to do it for me here. Again, this is Receiver. You can pick it up on the Steam store or at Wolfire Games. I'm going to have where you can pick them up in the description at the bottom of the video. And yeah, if you like the series, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you've got anything that you want to talk about, leave it in the comments down below. If you want to join me on Steam, go ahead and do that. I've got a Facebook page that you can check out too. That's all in the description down below. I've been Mike, and you've been you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching, and this has been another One Night Stand. I've been Mike, you've been you. Bye-bye.